If you're a gig worker, freelancer, or 1099 contractor, here's a tax rule you need to know. You may need to pay taxes before April. A lot of people think taxes are only due once a year, but the U.S. tax system is pay-as-you-go. For W-2 employees, taxes are withheld from every paycheck. But if you drive for Uber, deliver for DoorDash, shop for Instacart, freelance, or run a side business, you may have no employer withholding taxes for you. That means you may need to make quarterly estimated tax payments yourself. These cover your income tax, and for many self-employed people, self-employment tax. Self-employment tax is the Social Security and Medicare tax that self-employed workers generally pay on their net earnings. At a W-2 job, your employer splits that with you. On your own, you cover it. Here's the simple rule. If you expect to owe $1,000 or more when you file your return, you may need to make estimated tax payments during the year. The IRS has 4 estimated tax periods. The common due dates are April 15th, June 15th, September 15th, and January 15th. If a date lands on a weekend or holiday, it usually moves to the next business day. Here's an example. Say you're a DoorDash driver and you make $20,000 in gross income. That does not mean you pay tax on the full $20,000. You may have business deductions like mileage, supplies, and phone use. After you subtract your business expenses, what's left is your net profit. And that net profit may be subject to both income tax and self-employment tax. This is why waiting until tax season can be dangerous. You could file your return and suddenly owe thousands of dollars, plus a possible penalty if you didn't pay enough during the year. So what should you do? Track your income, track your business expenses, estimate your net profit, and set aside money for taxes throughout the year. The right percentage depends on your facts. One more thing, if you also have a W-2 job, you may be able to avoid quarterly payments by increasing the withholding from your paycheck. But if gig work is your main income, quarterly payments may be important. Here's the plain English rule. If taxes aren't being withheld from your income, don't wait until April to think about the IRS. Track your profit, estimate your taxes, and pay during the year if required. This is the federal system. Your state may have its own estimated taxes too. This is general education, not tax advice, so check with a pro. Subscribe to the Tax Breakdown for tax rules in plain English.